2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our third round coverage of the Farmers Insurance is about to kick off here in beautiful La Jolla, California. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been doing really nicely, building that solid advantage over the field. But today's just as important as the first few, isn't it?
Of course it is. And the way they're playing, however, though, I don't see them going anywhere but up. I just find what they're doing out there to be fairly flawless. Now, is it possible they stumble? Of course it is. But I'm having a hard time understanding how that could happen.
Now to the first hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
And let's see what he can do here today. Quality shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
I don't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
Putting for birdie here. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Currently in first position. Here we are at the second tee.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Nicely done.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Stepping onto the par 3 third.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Yeah, quality shot that.
John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
Come on, don't be shy.
Head to your home. Yes, what a putt. And back to the play, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie. Ooh. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in two. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Will Zalatoris is someone that everyone attached themselves to very quickly. He made that explosive start to his professional career. He's already ridden some serious back injury issues, but he shows a lot of heart and character, doesn't he? Because he's fought back very quickly.
He has. He's one of those players that he's silly talented, isn't he? The ball striking is absolutely amazing. You know, we've talked a little bit about his putting a little bit, but he gets past all of that, doesn't he? He just gets the job done time and time again. And I think that's what's going to be his legacy, is that he's out there. He's just going to be a grinder. He's not going to go anywhere. You know, when you go head to head, you're going to have your hands full. He's just one of these all-around really, really solid players in the game. And I love the way he goes about his business.
Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 8th.
Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 14 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
John, have you got a good read on this one?
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
This looks good. How good was that putt?
Trying to make a statement early and often.
And this is quality play, still on top of... Not bad. Second shot here on the 6th.
Strong play, going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in two.
John, what's the line on this putt?
I think this putt is moving just a little bit to the left.
Well, this looks pretty handy.
That was the line.
Yes, sir. Holding steady in first place after that one. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
He's setting up for his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. This putt is about 19 feet in distance. Oh, nice stroke. Great speed. Oh, that's a great looking putt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And now that finds him in first place. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. 13 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got to read.
An uphill left to righter.
Now that's a mistake. How do you leave that short? Just a short putt remaining here. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 9th. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This one is a fair distance here. Ooh. Just a 4-footer remaining.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
That camber's pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Second shot here at the 10th. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room.
That's nicely done. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going to start out pretty straight, and then towards the hole, it should take a little turn to the left.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. He sits in first position. The 12th hole is a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Well struck. This is his second shot.
Great shot. Great shot indeed.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
I'm not sure there's much things more difficult, guys, than a short, little left-er.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely did it put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Oh, well done. And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
That might be one club too many. Well, that'll work there. 13 feet to the hole.
A really good look at birdie.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Not an easy putt here. It's going downhill, moving to the left.
This one's looking good.
Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker. This player's dialed in. What a shot. Seven feet to the cup. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. He's currently in first place. Welcome to the 16th hole, a par 3.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Oh, right by the hole. A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Next up is this two-shot hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Okay, I didn't see that from the rough. With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I tell you, this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Second shot here on the 18th hole. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Ooh, looking nice.
It's tracking towards the cup. Wow, what a putt. Oh, what a performance, Rich. Absolutely dominating performance.
It's been a work of art from my point of view, and I got to say, I hope it continues for one more day.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is set to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside my mate Rich Beam in the booth. It's always delightful to have you with us. Oh, here we go, Championship Sunday, and our featured players played superbly, but they've got to overcome one of the stars of the women's game, Lydia Ko.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. He's put together a very impressive display. Got a handful of shots lead over the field. Will he close this one out? Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Good shot there, Beamer. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player's firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
That should set up another chance. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going right to left here.
Nice stroke. Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. That's tidy. Second shot on the second. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
Well, what a start. This is impressive.
Game face on early here, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Going with the 7. Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Well, that's great distance control. Pin high there. Oh, good look at a birdie here. He's currently sitting in first place.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Always a good way to start. Let's see where they go from here.
Opting for the 9-iron. Great looking shot, this. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
This player is putting for fun.
Still in the lead now after that hole. It's a par 4, the fifth hole.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. It's a strong par 4.
That should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That was wonderfully done. Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
This putt is from 14 feet. He's looking for his 5th birdie in a row. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
This one's going down the hill and to the right.
An opportunity for a birdie here. And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Handy effort, that one. Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
And he's hit that inside the range.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Putting for birdie. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And now that finds him in first place. Now on the tee after a birdie, fired up and ready for more.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Oh, well played. Oh, these are big momentum putts. Let's make this one from 9 feet. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Second shot here on the 9th hole. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
A great opportunity here. This for eagle.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Absolutely. You dream of being in this position, ahead by a bunch with just a few holes to go. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the view.
This hole's a tough two-shotter, a long par 4.
Fairway tilts significantly from left to right, so you need to hug the left-hand side. From there, uphill second shot to an overhanging lie from left to right. This is a difficult par 4 to get the distance control spot on.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Ooh, watch this one break. Oh, so close, but an easy par. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 11 is a par 3.
And not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Straight at it.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. 8 feet to the cup. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. He sits in first position. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
His second shot here. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
A birdie putt awaits. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Holding steady in first place after that one. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole.
This is one of the most interesting par fives you'll ever play. If you pretty good shot there.
A three-time victor already this season. Great shot. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
So close. And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Should find the green. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Just missing the birdie there. That's a shame. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 15th. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That shot had Will Zalatoris doing a double take. I think he may be starting to take this rivalry a bit more seriously.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. And he holds another one. And he's building quite a sizable lead here.
What a great feeling being that far ahead with just 4 to play.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Yeah, long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used. Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
This is his second shot. Oh, well played. This putt for par here. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently in first position. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, though, plays slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par's a great score.
That's a good-looking shot there. And playing this one from around 120 yards out.
Yep, okay. This is at the green.
A wonderful shot here at the 17th and a chance for birdie.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. What a lovely position to be in, holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck.
Come on, slow down.
Well, I think he's going to be happy about that. It stayed on the fairway. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Lining up here for a chance to win the tournament. What a putt to make. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 20 feet from the cup.
This putt to win the event. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Impressive, absolutely impressive. Winning breeds winning, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.